Hello, my dear students. Very good evening. This is Srikanth. So I hope you are eagerly waiting for my videos. Okay. So today I am here with you uh, with a concept that is how to identify the zero force members in a truss. Okay. So for that we have to discuss only two number of points for that. And after discussion of those two number of points, definitely we can complete this problem in 30 to 40 seconds maximum. No need to go for any calculations of the support reactions. No need to go for any free body diagram here in this case. Okay. And this question is given for you in the year of 2020 GATE examination. For 1 mark it is given. Okay. So first of all, what is the meaning of a zero force member? Zero force member in the sense the force acting inside the member will be always equal to zero. Okay. So we have to first of all identify a joint which is having no external load. That point is the very important point we have to keep in the brain for the examination point of view. Okay. So first of all, let me go for some introduction part only for 30 to 40 seconds. And remaining 30 to 40 seconds, I will try to complete the entire problem. Okay. Yes. Now just see here all of you. Okay. I'm having two members in this way. Okay. Forces. Let this force be for example F1 and this force be for example F2 and let this joint be for example A. Okay. And this angle theta can be any angle. I'm saying all of you. Theta can be 0, theta can be 90, theta can be 180, it can be any angle. Okay. Provided at this joint A, we have two number of connecting members or two number of forces. Okay. And at the joint A, there is no load at all. Therefore, the very important point is definitely the forces F1 and F2 will be equal to 0. Okay. So how we can conclude these things? By just writing sigma fx comma sigma fi is equal to 0. You can check. Okay. Now, I am taking a joint which is having three number of members. Just identify. Very simple. Okay. Okay. And there is no load here. Again, let the joint be, for example, A here. The force is F1, the force is F2, and the force actually F3 here. And angle theta can be any angle. Angle theta can be any angle. I'm saying all of it. The very important point is at the joint A, there should be no load. Point number one. And at the joint A, there should be two number of collinear members. That is the picture. Okay. And in this case, what happens, this force F3 will be definitely equal to 0. By writing summation of Fy is equal to 0, what happens? F3 into sine theta will be equal to 0. Therefore, sine theta cannot be 0. Therefore, F1 equal to F2 or F3 we can say it is equal to 0. Okay. And by writing sigma fx equal to 0, we can just write definitely your F1 will be equal to what? F2 I am saying. So these are the very important conclusions or the outcomes how to identify the number of zero force members in a given truss. Okay. Now just see this truss all of you. How we can identify zero force members. Okay. So first of all, let me place the reaction force here clearly. Reaction force. Okay. So here we have a hinge. So since we have a hinge, we have to provide generally two number of reaction force all of you. Okay. And here we have an inclined support. Therefore, I am just providing a reaction force in this way. Okay, all of you. Yes. And you can bring out the direction of the reaction force in this way by just forming a right angle triangle all of you. Okay. Yes. So this is your angle 45 first of all. Given angle is 45. Okay. And we know all of you that reaction force will be always perpendicular to the support. N suffix E. And this has to become definitely 45 degrees. Why should be 45? Because total angle is always equal to how much? 180 in a triangle. Okay. Now let us see how to identify zero force members in this case. And these are the reactions XA and then Y over. Okay. Now tell me all of you, what are the joints with no load first of all? Can I say here there is no load or not? There is no load. And here also there is no load. And here also there is no load. No load here. No load here. Okay, this is the case. And here at the joint B there is no load. And can I say all of you that AB and then BC both are collinear or not? Collinear. And there is no load. And if there is no load, definitely this has to become a zero force member. Okay, that means can I put a small zero or not? It become definitely a zero force member, all of you. That means directly we can do one thing. We can definitely forget about this member like this. I'm removing this one. Okay, I'm just placing a white marker. It says there is no force acting inside the member. We can remove that member, we can say. Okay, so next, at the joint G, there is no load. These two are collinear. Okay, therefore this has to become again a zero force member, all of you, definitely for sure. And at the point D, there is no load. Therefore, this has to become definitely a zero force member, all of you, for sure. Okay, but at F, we have three members now. At F, there is no load. We have three number of members. But in these three, no two are collinear. Therefore, there is no possibility for zero force member in these three. Okay, at H, there is no load. But we have three number of connected members, all of you. Okay, and since there is no two collinear members, definitely I can say there is no possibility for the zero force members in this case. Okay, there is a picture. Now, just try to understand. Can I say all of you that this NE is a force and E is also a force, all of you? HE, you can check. I'm just assuming this one as HE. Okay, so can I say all of you that this HE, yes, this HE and this NE both are collinear or not? Both are collinear. Why those are collinear? Because the angle made by the member HE is also equal to how much? 45. Okay, and tell me all of you, if these two are collinear, can I say that this connected member has to become zero force member or not? Definitely. So what I'm trying to do, I'm just placing a thing here. I'm just placing a marker. Okay, having a zero force member like this. Over. Okay, now any other zero force members are there? Yes, we have one more member, that is nothing but CD. Check all of you, CD. Okay, so at the point D, there is no load. At the point D, there is no load. DH and DE both are becoming zero. At the same time, CD also has to become zero. You can check. The connected members are having zero forces. Therefore, other member has to definitely become zero force member. There is no connected member. There is no load. There is no force acting there. Okay. Therefore, definitely I can say a point all of you that in this truss, the number of zero force members are, here I am writing all of it clearly. So one will be your BF. Okay. So next will be your CG. Okay. So next will be our DH, all of you. Okay. So next will be our DE. Okay. Next will be definitely your C. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, this has to become option number C. I hope you understand. Okay, so subscribe to my channel to get the live updates about my classes. Okay, and one more thing I want to say, guidance for guidance or for any doubts, any clarification, you can just contact me with my number. Okay, and this is my mail ID, all of you, where you can get all the career guidance, all of you. Okay, thank you.